And now I'd like to welcome our presenter, Madhu Kasareddy, Product Manager with Propel Apps. Thank you so much, Madhu. You can take it away.
Thank you, Jimmy. Good morning, good evening, everyone, and thank you all for joining this session. I work in a product management department. I work with Propel Apps, and I have more than 18 years of experience and more than 12 years of experience into supply chain and enterprise asset management, both ERP and digital mobile solutions, design, develop, and delivery. So let's quickly jump into today's topic. How AI agents are going to transform maintenance and operations. So quickly the agenda. So here we will quickly go through the AI role in maintenance, understanding a couple of AI agents and why adoption of these AI agents, especially in maintenance and operations, are important. And we also see a couple of, the key benefits of these AI agents, and when industries from maintenance and operations, when the teams they kind of looking for any solutions in AI, what kind of features, what kind of solutions they should look for. We will go through some of these key um, uh, AI agent related information in this session today. So this is a kind of session more about kind of knowledge and information which could help maintenance and operation teams while they look for any AI um, integrated solutions. And today, especially, we are talking about AI agents. So before we jump into use cases and further AI agents, so quickly about how AI is changing the maintenance and operations with respect to manufacturing and any other industries. So the most important thing, the unplanned downtime, which is definitely costs manufacturing and other domains, especially the manufacturing domains. It's almost 50 billion dollars annually in the US alone. It is costing for large plants, which is meant like almost 250K to 500K per hour. In the maintenance and operations. What's changing now is AI's ability to predict these failures before they happen, which eventually reduce the downtime by 30 to 50%. Of course, this is a couple of researchers, there are sources from Deloitte, McKinsey, Siemens, right? So, and there is a significant reduction, 65% of maintenance teams planning to deploy AI in the near future, which is going to drive the asset reliability challenges and workforce gaps. And most importantly, AI is shifting maintenance from a reactive and manual to predictive and autonomous, which means the entire maintenance turning into a strategic advantage, not just a cost center. So these are all the a couple of key indicators when the maintenance teams adapting the AI into their processes, solutions, ERP. Let's understand like the basic what is AI agents, right? And especially what is AI agent for with respect to manufacturing maintenance. AI agents are intelligent, autonomous digital workers embedded within either it could be Oracle Fusion Cloud, EAM, or any other connected mobile solutions that continuously monitor, reason, and act. So this is basically extra intelligence on top of existing solutions. They don't just analyze the data. In fact, they take actions once they read and analyze the data. For example, these agents monitor asset conditions, learn from historical work orders and inspections, and predict failures and automatically trigger the workflow that is being set, like creating a work orders or sending a notifications or creating a work request, something like that. Think of these Oracle agents as a virtual reliability engineers working 24 by 7 alongside your maintenance teams. So these agents works 24 by 7 continuously. They read and monitor and also understand and learn, right, the data and the controls, the conditions that we set. So it will continuously help the maintenance teams, planners, and it could be back office, mostly it could be frontline workforce teams. It gives actionable insights, and also they take the actions based on the way we set the agents. So why traditional maintenance systems are no longer enough, right? So now the uh, Oracle EAM or any other solutions or ERP, so they are excellent in capturing the transactions and keeping the history. But the most organizations still operate in a reactive or a calendar-based maintenance model, heavily dependent on expert judgment and manual processes. So these challenges are continuously growing. Now there is like aging assets, loss of skilled technicians, excess MRO inventory, and disconnected production planning. So these are the couple of challenges with the current processes and systems. So the key thing that is missing is AI driven intelligence that can reason across asset health, maintenance plans, production schedules, and spare parts. Agents enable a closed loop model. So basically, they detect, decide, execute, and learn. So this is a continuous cycle. Agents works, so they continuously understand and learn from the history, and it will give actionable insights, and they does the actions as well, and they will execute, and it will learn from the history continuously. So this is what it does within the Oracle Cloud EAM or the add-on solutions, any connected worker solutions you have. So we can set up these AI agents. So adapting these AI agents, one of the important thing it does, it will transform maintenance from cost center to value driver. How, right? So when AI agents are embedded into maintenance processes, the impact is multidimensional. Operationally, organizations see reduced downtime, improved asset availability, and condition-based execution. Financially, there are clear reductions in repair costs, spare parts inventory, emergency procurement, and better asset lifecycle planning. And from a workforce perspective, AI reduces dependency on tribal knowledge because a lot of technicians who are experienced, so that knowledge is it's not easy to make it available with the new workforce, whereas AI takes that role and helps and keeps a less dependency on workforce, and it gives more inputs and more instructions to the new technicians, new workforce, and it provides guided decision making, especially critical given today's skill shortages. So how manufacturing industries are transforming their maintenance processes and solutions and tools with AI. So across manufacturing industries, we are seeing a clear transformation. Maintenance decisions are shifting from human dependent to data driven, where asset health is evaluated continuously, not during inspections alone. So we are already seeing a lot of IoTs and a lot of data analysis is continuously happening while the sensors and rest of the hardware is continuously monitoring the assets and sending the data back to these tools, where AI is going to more help on top of the existing asset health monitoring and the current data that already available in the ERP. And maintenance becomes, I mean, having this data and integrating AI, it entire maintenance becomes proactive and self-optimizing, while ERP systems like Oracle move from being system of record to system of action. So this is the foundation of autonomous maintenance operations. So when we talk about adapting AI into the current processes, so what are all the high level or a key benefits and the value that teams can see, right, when they adapt? So let's break this transformation a practical way. So for the first one is predictive and condition based maintenance. So AI agents especially, it continuously analyzes sensor data and history to trigger maintenance based and asset actual asset condition. So it becomes more predictive rather reactive. And the second one, intelligent work order automation. So one of the critical and one of the pain point event, right? So a lot of manual intervention is required when it comes to planning and scheduling and finding out the work instructions and the set of tasks and spare parts that are required to execute that particular job. And when there is a work order is scheduled or created, a lot of manual planning is required and look up the previous history of that asset and find out the right spare parts and look up availability and everything. So when it comes to intelligent work order automation, AI creates and also it prioritizes work orders in, you can do it in Oracle EAM or an add-on solution based on asset criticality and production impact. And of course, it reads and analyzes entire, history of that asset. And the third critical one is spare parts optimization. So it will also read the spare parts consumption, spare parts usage planning, and it will forecasting the demand and balancing inventory across the plants. And the last one, it will tightly integration with a production, because maintenance operations production, they are tightly integrated. So it ensures the maintenance activities don't interrupt or don't disrupt throughput or overall equipment efficiency. So in the next couple of slides, I'm going to showcase what are all the key AI agents that are, critical when it comes to maintenance and operations, right? So I'll walk through a few specific AI agents and show how they help maintenance team plan better and act faster, where they're currently might be using the Oracle as a ERP, Oracle Cloud, right? So there are a couple of AI agents that customers definitely look for that we will talk about, and there are a couple of AI agent use cases we will discuss little deep how that is going to work and help the maintenance teams. So here I've highlighted six key AI agents that definitely adds and delivers the real value to the maintenance teams, and we will discuss two or three couple use cases deep how exactly those agents will work and help uh, the maintenance teams. So these are the core AI agents that deliver a real maintenance value. So predictive maintenance agents for early failure detection. So the the planning and predicting the asset failure before it happens. So it reads continuous data, the asset health, and especially the work orders data. When it comes to work orders, what kind of operations, what kind of spare parts have been consumed, and the failure data, root cause analysis. It continuously check the the sensor or inspections, manual and automatic inspections, everything data, and it predicts the upcoming problems, and it helps the team to plan or automatically create a work request or a work order based on the output. It gives actionable and tasks that are required to execute in that particular work order, and spare parts that are needed to be changed in that particular maintenance. It gives everything in that particular action. The next one is the prioritization agents, the work prioritization, right? So it is very critical to understand the asset availability and the how critical the asset is, and understanding the risk with respect to it could be production, safety, or the availability of spare parts, right? So based on all these parameters, the AI agent does the prioritization for work orders. The third one is spare parts intelligent AI agent. So this AI agent, what it does is when there is a work order that gets created, right, while in the planning phase, it reads entire spare parts consumption data against that asset. It reads one or more than spare parts that are assigned to that work order. It reads everything, and it suggests whether that spare part is needed to be changed against that work order, mostly the preventive maintenance work orders, right? So it suggests whether that spare part needs to be replaced or not. So we will discuss more about this AI agent in the next couple of slides. The next one is warranty and service intelligence AI agent. So this AI agent basically works. So a lot of spare parts gets either faulty or replaced based on the fixed frequency as per OEM recommendations and all. But when you replace that spare part, so what the AI agent understands, right? So whether this spare part is worked as per the life or the recommendation given by OEM, or whether this spare part is newly replaced previously or a serviced one, right? If it is a new, right, whether this has a warranty or not. So what was the PO against which PO this spare part was issued, and who is the vendor, right? And check the warranty, and it gives a recommendations for if it is under warranty. If it is a repaired one, right? So somebody serviced it and replaced it, then that also it checks when was the last time it was repaired, by whom, what was the service purchase order, whether this particular part has a service warranty or not, right? So these details we also look in the next couple of slides. So the next one is reliability and root cause AI agent. So basically, it uh, continuously read the failure data and detects repeat, a frequency, continuously happening failures, and recommends corrective maintenance strategies. And the last one is maintenance planning and scheduling AI agent. It's works with respect to from the creation of the work order and scheduling and execution. It also checks the asset availability, and the key thing is the right technicians who are required for that work order, who are available, and based on previously who executed that preventive maintenance or maintenance against that asset, and based on their skill set, it will assign the right technicians, and it will schedule for the right time to based on the asset availability. So let's look at. So we'll be not going through all these AI agents today. So there are two or three AI agents we look at deeply, and there are a couple of apps. These AI agents, how it works. I'll show the glimpse of what recommendations AI agent does, right? So and of course, the benefits of these AI agents. One second. Yeah. So, so one of the AI agent we will talk about is predictive maintenance AI agent. So this is one of the kind of biggest, I can say, biggest challenge when it comes to predicting the future failures of the asset. So predictive maintenance agents address one of the biggest challenges, unexpected failures. So this agent continuously analyzes asset condition, sensor data, and historical work orders to detect early warning signals. And it then automatically creates predictive work orders. So it could be within Oracle EAM, right? When we have this AI agent in Oracle, then it could create a work order in there itself. Or it is kind of a make it available for add-on solutions as well on top of Oracle AM, like any connected worker solutions that are integrated with the Oracle Cloud EAM, right? So they also it can do the recommendations. It creates predictive work orders in the respective system, and recommends the right action, parts, and timing. So it helps with um, having a set of operations that needs to be executed, right? The right operations. So it will read the history. It will read the standard operating procedures, and it reads, when I say history, it's not only preventive maintenance work orders. It could be any other work orders that have been executed against that particular asset. And the result is definitely when we have this AI agent working 24 by 7 in the system and continuously monitoring the asset health and history, and analyzing the sensor data that is coming live, and through manual inspections as well, right? So the result is basically reducing the unplanned downtime, right? Lesser breakdowns, higher, OEE, right? And also a shift from reactive to condition-based maintenance. So it reduces the unplanned breakdowns and reactive maintenance, and improves and move towards a condition-based and predictive maintenance. The next one is spare parts intelligence AI agent. So this AI agent works when there is a work order gets created, and it's not yet scheduled, not yet planned, right? But it's kind of under planning. It's created, and maybe there are set of operations already created. There are set of spare parts have been assigned to that work order, which either it could be a manual or automatic, right? So when it comes to spare parts, what this AI agent does is, so it reads the entire the spare part replacement history against that asset, and it also reads the similar asset class, how many times this spare part is replaced, right? So the critical thing is the OEM has certain recommendations, right? So the every spare part will have some life, some expected life uh, when it is when kind of it is being installed in a certain asset, right? And you do a regular breakdown, I mean, preventive maintenance and some other maintenance like a breakdown or unplanned something happened. So when you plan certain spare parts against a planned maintenance, so there might be a chances you might replace the spare part previously, like a month ago or a weeks ago, in another type of breakdown, not in the similar preventive maintenance, but maybe a breakdown maintenance or some other maintenance. So the spare part is recently replaced in the asset, but again it is planned against in a preventive maintenance. So we are going to kind of lose the some cost, and you are going to lose the good spare part if you replace within a month, right? So this AI agent will help, and it understands. So when was the last time it was replaced, and it recommends the planners and schedulers the spare parts, whether to replace it or not. It gives all the insight, the last time replaced when, and how many spare parts got replaced, and which work order it was replaced, and everything. So it helps the planners to not duplicate, immediately replace the spare parts, right? So this will help the planners to, and entire maintenance team, reducing the spare part costs. So it reads work orders in the from entire your system, that entire history, and it analyzes history, spare part history, and across the same and similar assets. It compares actual part life with the OEM recommendations and replacement frequency to determine whether replacement is truly needed or not. The business impact is reduced MRO spend, lower inventory carrying costs, and better compliance with OEM standards. So I'll quickly show how these recommendations are available once we go through the next AI agent. So this is the third one. So warranty and service intelligence AI agent. So this AI agent works the spare part that you are removing from the asset, right? Of course, you need either you need to, when you remove it, you need to kind of enter the spare part and serial number, or maybe if you have a barcode capability, you need to just scan it. Then immediately it gives the recommendations, right? Whether this spare part as a new one or a repaired one, or whether it is a warranty available, if it is a new one, whether it is a vendor warranty available or not, and if it is available, I mean, who is the vendor, and when was the last time, the spare part got ordered, like purchase order. It will check this purchase order. It will check the vendor, and it checks the warranty date and time. Then it will give the information, what is the warranty available, how many days available, and when is the last date for warranty and everything. Even if it is a repaired one, right, a used one, but it got repaired from some service vendor. So it also checks whether service warranty is available or not. If it is a service warranty available, again, it gives the same information like warranty information, and whether it can be claimed or not, right? So most of the times, you replace the faulty or old ones and replace it with the new. But old ones, majorly, depending on the cost and depending on the type of spare part, it might go to either a repair or a warranty, or a most times a scrap, right? So this is where the business can get an advantage of um, you know claiming warranty, right, and service claims. So ultimately, it will help, uh, you know, recommending the warranty claims, repair versus replace decisions, and next best actions. It also, can the result will be improved recovery, reduced replacement costs, the better vendor accountability as well, because you don't need to spend again the cost on the new spares. I'll quickly show, couple of how these AI agent does recommendations in real time. So I'll just switch to other screen and show how this recommendation looks like in real time. Okay, hope you can see my screen. I've just switched to a different. So this is one the um, frontline workforce, offline maintenance solution. So this solution is having the work orders that are coming from Oracle EAM to the tablet or a mobile application, we call it. So here we see the work order is having certain materials planned in it, right? So we there is a AI agent running on this, and which does certain recommendations, right? So it is kind of reading all the spare parts that have been planned in that work order, and it reads the entire history of this spare parts consumption against similar asset and a similar asset class. And for each spare part, it does certain recommendations. So this particular spare part has a recommendation. So it checks and gives the information like when was the last time this particular spare part was replaced in that asset, and what is the like the frequency, like a replacement, or it is getting faulty or getting damaged, right? It gives the information, right? And it also tells the interval across the other assets. And one is like within this asset, what is the interval versus typical interval, and what is the OEM standard that has given like a range limit, right? So it tells this information, mostly the planners does this, work order planning and right. So then with this information, they'll know, right, whether this spare part is to be replaced or not. Like the frequency is 18 months, maybe this was replaced 6 months ago, that you will know that information here, right? So that you can ignore, you don't need to recommend to change this spare part immediately against this particular maintenance. So it helps the maintenance teams, to reduce the spare part consumption, so improve the life of a spare part against that assets. So there you can decide whether to, consider, or maybe if you can override manually based on other any inputs if they have, right. Right, they can just ignore and continue to replace it, or they can choose to not replace, so that that spare part will be not part of that particular maintenance. And the similar way, we have a warranty AI agent, which again it reads, the kind of spare part that you are getting replaced, right? So that spare part, having a particular serial number, it will check whether it is having a active warranty or not. If it is having a warranty valid date, right? Who is the supplier, and what was the last purchase order that this particular spare part was purchased, right? And it tells from the previous, work order, and this serial number and part number, it tells, which asset this particular spare part is installed, right? And based on the serial number, it also tells how many times it is being installed and repaired, right? How many times failure, and what is the, previous installation to now you are getting replaced it, you are replacing it. It tells the number of days that this spare part has been installed and worked in a particular asset, right? So it gives entire, the data. Then again here we put it like a information, right? So but you can decide whether this AI agent needs to take any actions or not, right? So that's how it works. So these are all, couple of AI agents that helps planners and schedulers, especially in maintenance and operations, to take decisions when they do certain maintenance on assets. Yeah, so I think that's all I have. So AI is, changing and transforming the maintenance and operations. So and many industries are already, adapting these AI capabilities and AI agents, and we are going to see many more other features that are going to help and transform the maintenance and operations and rest of the parts of our industry. With that saying, I'll just open the session for Q&A, and I have Raj along with me available to answer your questions.
Go ahead and post your questions in the Q&A or in the chat. And like Madhu said, we have a couple of people on with him that can help answer those. While we're waiting for any questions to come through, I just want to thank you so much, Madhu, for presenting today, and for the partnership we have with Propel Apps. We really appreciate all you guys do for us. I'm not seeing anything coming through, so I want to thank our attendees for being here, and then that would conclude today's webinar.
Yeah, they can write questions to us if they have anything later, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you all. Thanks for joining the session.